What I've always done as a younger kid, I used to go to Utrecht a lot as a younger kid, just to walk around and like buy new clothes.
Nice.
Because my mom was like that. She was like, oh, go get your clothes, like just do it yourself, be a big boy.
Fuck, hold on, we gotta stop.
What?
Actually, no, we gotta continue because this is very personal. I was maybe this is some show material. It isn't.
Well, I mean, I can kind of talk about.
I don't
want to
be.
It's not.
I don't want to be a Debbie Downer on the show.
No, but mine isn't really a Debbie Downer.
Oh.
Because my mom's, well, I have an alright family.
Your family's great. Well,
yeah,
I mean, your immediate family
yeah.
in this household is great.
Yeah. I have.
Like,
I have not a lot to complain about.
Like, I envy your stability.
But anyway, like I just went to Utrecht by myself, and like as a kid, I never really had a lot of friends. It's really funny. People always assume I had. No.
Nope.
I was quite isolated actually. Like I got bullied a lot because I was the tall, skinny ginger guy.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Who didn't do a lot with anything. So I just played games and watched my brother play games. That's why that's one of. Well, I'll get on that. That's interesting for the show. But anyway, like I didn't really talk to myself as much as I fought to myself.
Give me a second.
That's something that good luck finding a pen. Pens are things that just disappear.
What the fuck's going on in this house?
You illiterate fuck!
Oh wait, I found one.
Oh, for real? Nice.
Jesus Christ. I got pens laying in the hooza. Like
You put them up, you who's that too?
All the time.
All the time. But I just mostly think to myself, so I'm a great thinker. I'm not a great, like talking socially is something I don't have a lot of problems with, but talking to myself, it's kind of weird. Just as I have trouble writing stuff down for essays and shit, like putting my thoughts to paper is very difficult. Putting my thoughts to words is easier, but putting my thoughts to thoughts is the easiest. Because I always got a little like thingy for that, or how I explain it. It's like from my brain to my hand. It's a long distance.
Jesus.
Yeah,
that's true.
For information to go from my head to my hand to paper. Going from my head to my mouth is a shorter distance. Going from my head to my head, well, it's already there. So I hope this was a great fucking like. I really hope like.
You know,
it's interesting how
at this point, it's been 5 minutes since we started this test recording, right?
This is our podcast, Protocast.
We might as well just go with it, don't you think?
To do a Protocast?
To just kind of do a chill out podcast. Let's just call it Chill Out with Brian and Dennis.
I wonder if I put on music, if I will put that up.
Sure, but try to keep it a little bit open, like royalty-free stuff. Do some royalty-free lo-fi or some shit, like maybe some flamingos. No, not flamingos. Alright.
You know what?
Flamingos doesn't necessarily suck.
You know what I'll do, Brian?
Flamingos doesn't necessarily. He's just not my style anymore. He has Football Head. That's a good song. And Wearing a Smile, I also like. Pleasure Palette is not too bad. Royalty-free. Jazz. Oh yeah, dude. Alright. Just look for add the word lounge.
Oh, lounge. Yeah, that probably does it.
Yeah. Because this is gonna be all very like. Alright, so we're looking up jazz music.
Lounge.
So anyway, like I got this notepad here, and I scribbled some things on it. Some things to talk about, I guess. Some things that I wanna mention. I don't know. Go on a tantrum. I go on a little tangent. I guess is the word. Is that the right word?
Going on a tangent is kind of when you're just gonna keep going on a thing that you're. How do you explain?
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean.
An argument, like kind of when you're going on a tangent.
Oh no, that's not really what I mean.
Like you have something.
Do you mind if I start this joint?
Sure, I guess I'll get a little.
Because now that we're okay, so we've impromptu started a podcast.
Welcome to Protocast.
Alright,
this is like kind of a throwback at our how we started our YouTube channel, because initially.
Well, everybody told us to start a YouTube channel.
Yeah, no, but initially, like the name for our YouTube channel would have been Protoplay. That would have been like a lot of fun if it would have been Protoplay. With Jazzgrass Gaming, you came up with that, and I really like that. Like when you told me Jazzgrass Gaming, I was like, you know what? Makes a lot of sense. I'll take a hit.
You see, before we started the YouTube channel, a lot of people told us
that we should start a YouTube channel.
Yeah. Basically, a lot of people were like, you should do something. Like Steven told us, and also some other people, like fucking Roy, like Hamster.
Oh, Lil Roy.
Yeah, Lil Roy.
Lil fat Lil Roy.
Yeah, Lil Roy. And like a lot of people told us. Well, a lot of people, several people told us that we should, because
yeah, even my girlfriend was like, you and Brian, like all the stories I hear and all the crazy shit you talk about, like.
Well, the thing is, we have we are very good at, we are on the same line.
Yeah.
We understand what we think and stuff, and that's a very important thing in like having a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Like, there has to be chemistry, especially when you have
between the
multiple
guys.
hosts.
Yeah. Because
You
like
know, and that's a very, very important
that's
thing.
something I always kind of find funny when Game Grumps is doing like a guest episode. Like when they have chemistry with the people they're guesting it, it's fucking amazing. It's like 3 or 4 people who fucking love the thing they're doing and like really understand each other. But when they not like you still understand like they like the people and like they understand they're funny and stuff. But like it just doesn't really play ball. Like you notice that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, that's
But,
something I find very interesting.
Definitely.
So
But yeah, but I also think what's very important, and it's gonna be really, like, people are going to challenge me on this when they hear it. Like, if people ever watch this,
yeah.
they will very much likely going to challenge me for this. But I think it's very important, well, not very important, I think it helps a lot when the two people that are running the channel, that are interacting with one another, have the same views. You know? It doesn't have to be an echo chamber of like, oh, this and that, and we can disagree, and we do disagree.
Yeah.
Like, we have
Like
a testing
yeah.
video where we just go off at one another over the word pedantic.
We are being pedantic about the word pedantic. He is mad at me being pedantic about being pedantic about the word pedantic.
Yeah.
So we were both being pedantic at each other.
Yeah, we were and we were loud. But that's also another thing, right? That's what I want. This is what is gonna set us apart from other YouTube channels, by the way.
Able to argue with each
Yeah,
other.
but hold on. This is what I'm going to set. I love your new keyboard. Dennis has a new wireless keyboard.
Yeah.
Anyway, here's something that I really, really think is something that's gonna set us apart. I won't edit out any fights we have.
Oh no, don't.
Because what I see a lot on YouTube is forced positivity, and that.
Oh, I don't like that.
If I have to do that, that's gonna put mental strain on me.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it put mental strain on the people that are out there doing that on YouTube. Because some of my favorite YouTubers have that, where they just don't ever get mad. Only at the game. They're only at the game or thing they're doing. Like blacksmithing stuff. Well, blacksmiths usually swear a lot, but But even so, like some channels are very like, and also some other channels that I watch. Because I also watch some podcast channels.
Can I put one in? I don't know if you know. I think I've shown you. It's the Canadian guy, AVE, and he's like in a shop and he like deconstructs like power tools and like he machines and
you showed me that.
He's like, oh yeah, this fucking thing, no, that's not Canadian. Canadian. Sorry. Well, he's just fucking Canadian, and he's
talk like a normal person.
And he's just like,
I don't care about accents.
What I love about his
Is it even on?
Yeah, it's very soft.
You're right, it is very soft. So soft, I am unable, because I'm hard of hearing.
Ah, finally. Well, it's all different volumes.
Oh, nice.
But this is finally the one I wanted. But
this is a good one.
What I like about it is he's such a real guy. He's just like fucking about in his shop, just swearing. He's like my wife and kids ain't around, so I'm just gonna swear. And actually, that's really fun because he has a little daughter, and sometimes that little daughter like speaks French Canadian. She comes in and like he starts speaking French Canadian, being all cute with her and stuff, and she's like, oh, gotta put my swear cap on because little girls in there.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's really cool. Like that's just
real. That's the thing, right? I want us to just be us.
Yeah.
So if I'm mad at you, I'm gonna fucking cuss you out like a even if it's undeserved.
Oh yeah.
Because Dennis has gone off on me before. I've gone off on him before.
Totally. Both undeserved.
I remember going to a Renaissance fair with him, and he was trying so hard not to punch people in the face that he kept going. That he fucking ragged me off the whole day.
The thing is,
and nobody cares either. We don't care. So don't get mad at any of us for yelling at the other, because nobody in the room gives a fuck but you. Why did I say fuck so weird? I said fuck.
But that's a very interesting thing actually. You should see us as an old married couple. Because
definitely. My grandparents, they're oh dude, my grandparents and arguing is the best.
Is it?
Fuck. Okay, so
I never really see old people argue.
So their age difference is 11 years.
Ooh. Well, old times.
She got my grandmother got my mom when she was 17.
Mm-hmm.
So think about this. It was a different time. You know how it was.
Times.
Back then, you had to start early or you will be dead.
Like my grandparents were forced to marry you too, like because he got her pregnant.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
You know, it's just not everything is a fucking fairy tale. So to continue on my story, right? My grandfather is a bit old. Like sometimes my grandma's a bit younger, so sometimes they have differing views. And it's fun because my grandpa will be like, "Man, who gives a shit?" And my grandma's like, "What do you mean you don't give a shit?" And grandpa was like, "Well, it's not just me. Brian, do you give a shit?" And I'm like, I don't know, man. You know how I am. I'm kind of neutral about it. You know, it's interesting enough that I listen, but I don't particularly care. And he's like, "Say,"
you see? And you're like, no,
not even, because my grandma goes and defends me for me.
Oh, nice.
So she's like, "Don't get that boy involved. You know he doesn't give a shit one way or another." And then my mom comes out and she's like, "Will you two people just stop yelling? We have neighbors. You have fucking neighbors upstairs. There's a kid sleeping up there." And then my grandfather's just, "But she's like," and then my grandma's like, "But he's like," and then they pop open another beer and then shut up.
Fucking children,
but they don't
right?
do that thing where they don't talk to each other for a while. Well, sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Like, but that's what people do, sadly.
I'm in a relationship and sometimes I'm also just
sometimes
like...
you gotta take a moment.
But that's the thing.
But here's what's fun about it, right? Man. My family is mostly contrived of people that think it's socially acceptable to drink copious amount of alcohol at any and all party, no matter what the occasion.
I really have to go to a family party of yours.
Oh, like, I'm thinking about just celebrating it with, because
it will be a blast.
Like, I'm thinking about celebrating it with my family in where my grandparents live.
What?
To have a barbecue and stuff. Like, you could totally
celebrate
come.
What?
My birthday.
Oh, okay.
Like, because my birthday's in the middle of summer. I thought it might be a nice opportunity to get, because
you're getting 21, you can drink around the world.
I'll tell you the specifics after the show because it's a little bit personal. But basically, my family is all happy, so I figured let's have a little barbecue. Yeah. And you could totally come.
Dude, fucking it's your party, so I am coming.
Nice.
And I'm bringing the guns.
Oh, good.
Too long bomb.
Oh, you can't bring that.
Nah, I won't.
Like, I wonder if they know I smoke, probably.
Yeah.
But, because knowing my sister, alright.
Knowing my sister.
Like, you can't have any secrets with that woman in your family, because she's just like,
nope.
She thinks it's good for me if she talks about it behind my back to my mom. But it ain't. Because I'm a grown man. I can handle it.
At this age, like, when
I don't
you're
even
younger,
keep secrets from my mom. God damn it. I tell it when the moment is right. I know that is not holding back information.
No, that's just waiting for the right time.
Especially with my family.
Yeah. Finding the right time is something it's such a difficult thing. Like, finding the right time for stuff. But anyway, like, what you're talking about with, like, your or grandparents, like, not talking to each other, just having a little break, like, I can tell, like, being in a relationship, like, sometimes, like, no matter how much you love each other, like, at some point you're just like, babe, I get it, but I'm just like, you're not in the mood to fight about this, I'm not in the mood to fight about this, we're just making each other angrier, just stop,
definitely,
just chill.
Definitely.
And, like, yeah, you just gotta do that sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta be like, you gotta chill out.
Everybody is allowed to know. I've been single for like 3 years now, since I was 17. So I haven't had any mature relationships. Because let's face it, like you only, like I feel like I'm still not mature either, right?
Yeah.
Let's put it that way. Because I think maturing takes longer than just 18 years.
Oh.
Because I meet 18-year-olds, and as a 20-year-old, I already look down on them, and that's just fucking 2 years.
Yeah.
But they behave so
childish,
stupidly immature. I've met an 18-year-old that got mad at me for calling him jongen, which is a very
boy.
Like in the Netherlands, we say boy to each other a lot.
Yeah.
We even say it to women. It's not even a gender thing anymore.
Come on, boy, chill out. Like, yeah.
Kom op, man. Kom op, jongen. Hey, jongen. Hoe gaat het met jongen? Hey,
what are you doing, guy?
I mean, it's a normal thing. It means boy.
It's kind of how Canadians use guy.
So I'm talking to this guy, and I'm calling him boy, and he falls quiet, looks at me kind of upset, like really agitated, and he goes, "I'm not a boy. I'm 18. I'm a man."
What you just said means that you are a boy.
I wanted to say that, but I was caught up in trying not to laugh at him because I felt it would be rude.
Yeah.
Because this boy is obviously very insecure.
About it.
Right? And I don't want to be the guy that goes like, you loser.
You don't want to be the guy driving him to be like, maybe I am a boy. My parents have been lying to me.
Honestly though, it's just so silly to me.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I never get mad when somebody calls me a boy. And people call me boy all the time.
Let me tell you a story about when my girlfriend was here and when we were in Amsterdam.
Tell me more about that.
So, like, basically, one day, my girlfriend and her dad went to, like, Vincent van Gogh Museum just to look at art in the morning, and I kind of slept in and came there later just to wait at them. And just then hang out with my girlfriend. So, I was going there, and, like, next to their hotel was a little, like, grill room owned by a Pakistani guy or something. I don't know. I don't remember what his ethnicity was. He did say, I just forgot. But anyway. Oh yeah, sorry.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'll try to stop it.
Alright, everybody.
Alright.
I'm fiddling with a notebook because I want to mark something for Dennis.
Okay, but anyway, so I was basically, I was talking to the guy and he randomly started talking about his pigeons. And like my granddad has pigeons, or had pigeons. It's not alive anymore. But so I kind of started talking about him with the pigeons because, well, fucking I don't have anything else to do, so I'll talk to the guy. So at one point in the story, he was talking about like how stuff was going in his life or something. And he was like, yeah, you know, guys like us. And this guy was a pretty big, like, Pakistani guy, like, kind of bushy beard. And, like, he looked in his 40s or 30s.
I'm sorry for interrupting you, but I just want to say this. Arabian people just have the coolest fucking beards.
Yeah, I gotta give it to
Have you ever seen
They're so
a
full.
well-trimmed,
Remember
well-kept beard on an Arabian man? Hey man, I'm not gay. But if a man if I were, and a man like that walks up to me and goes, I'll give you a twinner. I'm down.
Fuck it.
A twinner is a twinner.
Rug burn or not, I don't care. But anyway, at some point he was just like, yeah, guys like us, and he's in his 40s. Guys our age, and I just kind of looked at him, and I was like,
I'm sweaty.
No, I didn't say anything. I was like, in my head, I was like, either you are way younger than I think, or you think I'm way older than I am. Because I'm just 10-1.
Did you ask him for his age?
No. I just kind of was like, sure, whatever. I'll keep up. I'll keep up the charade. Like, can I have a hit of that? Yeah, thanks.
I was just about to pass it to you.
Nice.
We're so insane.
Oh my god.
That's a reference to ASDF. The one with the ducks. When you go, quack. Oh my god, I was just about to say that. Oh my god, we're so in sync. So fucking hilarious. I love that.
Turtle.
Wow, it's actually surprisingly warm in here. Like, you opened up windows, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
And by that, I don't mean your operating system. IT jokes.
Don't have IT people for friends. It's fucking terrible. I swear to God.
So the other day, I went to the zoo and I saw a GNU. Get it? A GNU? A GNU?
I don't even get it. I don't even know what that is. I'm sorry, Brian. I'm not an IT guy.
Well, I don't feel like explaining it either.
I mean, if you want, in layman terms.
At least the people out there might appreciate it, I hope.
All the IT people are right now. Dennis, what a fucking idiot! You don't even know what that is.
Oh no! I mean, I guess it's pretty advanced stuff. It's I mean, this is a good lighter as well.
Right.
Don't worry, these aren't bad lighters.
No.
They're just simple throwaway ones, but they work.
Yeah. I mean, these are also throwaway, but they work.
Let me tell you something. Great. Being 20 is great because you can socially acceptably live with your mom. Yeah. And still pretend like you're an adult.
Yeah. It's so fucking great.
I walk up to my mom, like, Mom, everybody steals my lighters. And she just looks at me and goes, why don't you go tell them not to do that? I'm like, Mom,
That's not how that works.
there's certain etiquettes that needs to be followed. And she's
Yeah.
like, and now you want me to get a big tray of lighters.
Yes.
And I was like, well, I just needed one packet, but I'll take a tray.
Nice.
So now I got a tray full of lighters.
The thing about stealing lighters, I don't just have that with lighters. I have that with pens. I have that with anything that's small enough to be thimbled around in my hand.
I mean, he says stealing, but he's not actually actively stealing everybody. He's just accidentally keeping them in his pocket because he's an idiot. Because but you kind of made it sound like you were compulsively stealing. So I figured I'd correct it real quick. Because you know how people on the internet are. They don't like their drama.
We're talking about stealing lighters and pens and anything that fits in my hand. I guess coins fit in my hand too, but that's a different thing. Oh well.
Sorry about your notepad.
Ryan just went in for there's a stool in front of us with a little ashtray, and in front of that's the pad where he's writing on.
Yeah, let's get people aesthetically immersed. Actually, I might just make a picture of this setup and just use that as the background for the podcast.
And what he did,
fuck me, that's a good idea. Write it down.
And what he did, he went into Ash's joint, and right when he was above the pad, Ash fell, and he was like, "Oh fuck it." What was I talking about before? Something about.
Outro is not with 2 T's. I'm sorry.
I don't care. Oh yeah, we're talking about stealing lighters. So I just do that, because I have to.
Well, you're not the only one. My brother-in-law does it. Steven does it. My co-workers do it.
But there's a good reason behind it, because I always have to
Even I've done it.
The tendency to just put things in my pocket so I don't lose them, and then I lose them. But it's just how it is, man. It's just how people are.
Okay, so Dennis walks around in this jacket. It's a camouflaged jacket, so he's not easily spotted, even though he's huge and bald and has a shiny head.
And a little
Well,
beard.
you don't have a shiny head because you still have kind of hair.
Yeah. I have the old man
Yeah, you
I have the old man look. I could
Remember
do a comb
Ted
over.
from Scrubs?
Yeah.
That guy.
I could do a comb over.
But
I will never do a comb over, but
to
I could.
continue the story, this is a jacket.
It's a big
with,
jacket.
I think,
1,
I'm
2, 3,
estimating
4,
here,
5 pockets.
but I believe it has approximately 15 pockets. All of which don't contain a lighter until he finds the 16th one.
Well, that's in a special dimension.
Yeah.
That's when I.
His jacket might as well be 4-dimensional.
I call it the Pandora's jacket because it's just it's like a woman's purse.
Oh, there was something you said, a joke you made
About a Pandora's box. I remember. That's why I remembered to say this joke.
I don't know.
I don't know.
What
Lost
it
in
was
time.
about.
It's lost in time. Forget it. It's drift away.
I'm pretty sure it was on the stream. Oh yeah, I fucked everything up with the lake. Alright.
Oh, the Pandora's lake.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so everybody, I actually.
Let's talk about streaming.
The Pandora's poopy pond. That's the one.
That was it.
Alright, so I've started doing some streaming, and Dennis has too.
Yeah.
And I started out with some city skylines. I'll be continuing that tomorrow night, I think.
We go in the same city because I really like the city, man.
I'm doing my best on it, man.
Nice.
I'm trying to make it look very aesthetically pleasing.
Aesthetically?
I'm using the cliff, strategically.
Nice. Because it kind of looked like the fine wood.
Yeah, but did you also like how I had only had little streets?
Yeah.
Not entire
Yeah.
neighborhoods twitching.
Yeah.
I'm just little streets of houses.
You talked about it, the good view on the lake and everything.
I wanted everything to be for example, when I built a road along the lake, only the one I only build houses that face the lake, that aren't with the back to the lake. No,
Yeah, just a little softer.
He's tuning the audio, so it might come out a little bit weird in the audio.
Yeah.
Just blame him. Anyway,
blame
I did my best. Anyway, so that's the thing. But also, I wanted to build on the hill itself, but I found it was it's kind of slopey, which I was hoping it would be.
Yeah.
Because what I did is I make the roads snake like they would in real life.
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't go straight up like that. That's insane.
No.
That's stupid.
I mean, if you go to San Francisco, it is like that, and that's stupid.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. No wonder they have so much smog. Do you have any idea how much gas it must take to go from block 0 to, because they use blocks, right?
Yeah, that's one thing I like about American and modern cities. They use blocks. It's all laid out in a grid. Fucking works.
Yeah.
Instead of these old fucking cities that
And
we have.
it sucks that it doesn't work in City Skylines. But to continue the story, I decided to like make the road snake, and along the road there's like little, like I guess these little streets like where there's like rows of like small businesses and like houses, all facing like downwards the mountain. The other side I kept it minimal, and then what I also did was I had one little protruding like little cliff edge with like a small valley next to it. That's where I made a cul-de-sac, right? With the medieval windmill.
Oh yeah.
'Cause I got a lot of mods, including that. And I
gotta keep it Dutch.
I was really satisfied with that.
Nice.
I really enjoyed that. I really
Nice.
thought it was nice because I like those little details.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Man, this like just seeing the capture, like just how much audibility we have now, sitting way back to the mic as like.
Oh yeah, I'm leaning backwards over.
Yeah, because
crazy.
people, we have a blue snowball, which is black, and like
Blue is the brand.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like we used to have those 2020s,
but they're sadly not. They don't have a. Well,
they're great. They sound amazing, and I'm sure they would sound way like.
Here's the thing: if we want to make full use of them, we have to spend over 100 euros on the box that gets power. Because that way I get all then I can get a full audio interface.
Because what will happen when we do that? Like we'll
with
get the mics here
and everything.
We'll get those two mics here for us two to just have these things, and you will have the blue mic now at your place for the streaming.
Oh, that would be great. Yeah, that would be perfect for my desk as well. Because
because when I used it for my desk, like it was perfect. Like
definitely.
It was sitting like right in front of me, and I was just playing the game. Did you hear a lot of clicking and like me spazzing on keys because it's quite
not
spazzy.
Really actually.
Not really?
No, it's not bad.
Yeah, I think if I would put it on the third stand, which is like the
I'm sorry for talking about stuff that you probably don't have a lot of context in, everybody, but
no, but this is what I like. This is what I like about Protocast. It's like kind of just us hanging out, just talking to each other, not
pressure at all.
Not even playing a game, because that's usually when we hang together. We don't even play games.
Exactly.
The only game we've played together.
Now that I think about it,
is Dark Souls.
That's like the first game that and it spawned a huge channel. Imagine if we did it earlier, we would have had millions of fans by now.
Because like when we were younger.
Oh Jesus. Hold on, let me light this first.
When we were younger, like we used to like Skype a lot and just like play video games and like play mostly like Minecraft.
We played video games, but not at the same place.
Yeah.
We were always
that's also the thing we did, yeah. Like sometimes we were like, hey dude, you wanna play Minecraft? And we were like, sure, fuck it. And sometimes we're just like, I'm playing my own game, like, or in my own Minecraft world, like, but you still can just hang out.
Like sometimes we would just browse Reddit and just do the thing.
Yeah, that's what we also did a lot. Just browse fucking Reddit and
then just kind of send each other stuff when we saw something funny. It's like, hey, check this out.
It was just a constant stream of us just doing it.
But now I live so close by. We hang out so much more that right now, like, we don't have to do that anymore. We just kind of hang out.
Moving here is great. Like that's amazing.
I loved playing multiplayer games with you though. I gotta say.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
We played Minecraft a shit ton.
Like,
and people now are gonna be all like, Minecraft, but it's like,
first of all, it was 4-5 years back.
Well, it's not about age. It's just like, people are just shit on the game for being Minecraft.
Yeah, I get it.
Like during throughout the day, I always hear people making jokes like, "Oh, play Minecraft like Charles."
Yeah.
You want some?
Yeah, sure.
And it's over here, like. Yeah. So anyway, so it's always like, I think that these days it's kind of associated with children, I guess. Mm-hmm. That's true. But when you played it's just you gotta understand. It's just so simply fun because
it's a simply fun game.
Yeah, it's a simply fun game. And when you're playing it together, you can just really make a plan and realize it. Like, I like to dig holes. And then Dennis helped me dig some holes. And then
remember those like pyramid holes we always dig?
Dude,
or like, hey Brian.
The inverted pyramid.
Or just be like, hey Brian, yeah. Want to build a hole? Want to dig a hole?
Yeah.
And we'd just be like, 64 by 64. Fuck it.
Yeah, remember that we never got to finish because they broke the server.
Yeah.
Like we used to play with these really childish dudes.
Mm-hmm.
On this Minecraft server, and they basically had this thing where you had to build a kingdom and then stuff. But basically, all they wanted, but they were PvPers, but we were PvEers.
That's how I always play games. Just
So
PvE.
I invited Dennis, but there was also some other guy we played with. For now, we call him Fat Fuck.
Oh,
Alright, so this fat...
roly-poly.
Yeah. So this fat fuck, basically...
Mostly the fuck.
I used to hang out a lot with him. I used to play a lot of video games because he, you know, it was fun.
Yeah.
But so we would be playing with the three of us, right? And me and Dennis would go, Dennis, wanna dig a 10 by 10? I need some cobble.
Sure.
And we were like, yeah. And then he would
just circle
He
around.
would be like, 10 by 10? And then he would just come down to the basement that we had, see a trapdoor, walk through it,
Die.
and then just fall to his death because he didn't realize we were digging, because we were in the dark, because we were kind of cheaty.
Yeah.
We had altered our game files to make the gamma.
Oh yeah.
So there was no darkness. So there was never
that.
any darkness, so we didn't need torches. So we were, because the thing about digging holes is putting down torches everywhere.
Fuck that.
Kind of a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Because you have to craft them, carry them around. That's inventory slots you're wasting.
Yep. And like, you can fight mobs.
Yeah, we had swords. Anyway, so he would get mad. He would be like, "What the fuck are you doing under our base?"
Okay.
And I would always be like, "Well, I want to build a Rio de Ender." Because basically, I have one monument that I always build in servers. I built it about 3 to 4 times now.
For real?
Yeah, it's a Rio de Ender. It's a 100 block by 75 blocks. Enderman standing not like with his arms spread wide.
Nice.
Like that statue is not called Rio de something. It's just I just named it after the city.
Yeah.
Because it's easier for me to remember.
Exactly.
But it's like with black hole, and in one hand it will have it always has a golden block bead, like a rosemary.
Yeah.
Like a fucking rosemary with a diamond block cross. That's why it's always difficult to build, because you gotta get those resources somehow.
You gotta get the resources.
Like that's why we mine. That's why we dig the holes for.
Yeah, man. That's what I.
I remember when I built one on that server. We met that chick. Well, fuck, that's really fucking.
Yeah, that's ages ago.
But saying chick is not very nice now, is it?
I don't know.
Because always when I say it, it's kind of like it just feels kind of douchey.
I don't know. Like that's the problem with all this.
No,
all this
I'm not
PC
talking
talk.
about PC stuff.
No.
This
but
is just legit something that I'm like kind of.
Yeah, no, but that's the problem with like how
I'm
words
not
sound.
Chad.
No, but that's the problem with how words sound. It really depends on like in which
if people want to
context
get
you
offended,
use
that's fine by me. But
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just, don't you think it makes you feel like a fucking douchebag? Like the kind of guy that drives around with a giant pickup truck, even though you're in the Netherlands. And there's no fucking use for it. And it only blocks up the roads. You block up entire highways, you fucking stupid American immigrant fucks!
Goddamn
This is why people vote Wilder!
Goddamn American.
Stop driving a pickup truck as soon as you set foot in this country. Because I swear,
Unless
you're
you live in farm
nothing
country, you
but
have
a
nothing
nuisance.
to do with it.
And it's not even useful because the grocery store is 5 seconds away. Not even 5 minutes. You step one fucking toe outside, you bump it into another tank.
Brian, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. This country.
My bus could not get off the highway because of a fucking pickup truck, dude. We had to come to a full fucking stop in order to get off the fucking highway. Because some lame ass motherfucker is driving his fucking Hummer to fucking Lutjebroek.
But yeah.
Sorry for your parents, but
I don't care.
I get emotional sometimes.
But the thing is, like, this entire country could just run on bicycles.
It could. It could easily.
It should.
Like bicycles
Are
and
the most
trains. That's all we need.
bicycles, trains, and buses, maybe trams or metros. Like, just public transport and bicycles. That's all you fucking need.
Exactly. Like it's crazy.
That's when the aliens drop by and are like, "You got it.
Like you fucked it. You fucking figured it out.
You
because
fucking
bicycles
genius."
keep you healthy. OV is
Like
fucking
for the long range."
yeah.
And like everybody would have it free, of course, because
people would-
socialism. I don't know.
People would be healthier. Would be better for the environment.
Everybody
it would
look fucking
It
shredded.
it would be economically responsible as well,
Yeah.
because now businesses don't have to pay for transport costs.
Yeah.
Alright?
But knowing this country, you'd have to pay fucking tax for your bicycle.
Mate, you would. You would.
They would fucking be like, Yeah, you
There
have
will
to
be
pay 70.
bicycle insurances, mate.
Yeah.
Because owning a bicycle is now like owning a car.
Exactly. Because that's the thing. Like that's what insurance companies are made for.
But I wouldn't mind.
No.
Like it's worth the payoff, because right now, if we want to completely reverse all the damage we've done to the
It's
Earth
too late.
in one generation, we still can. But billions of people would die.
Yeah.
That's the cost it would take.
Yeah.
Because we would have to live so vastly different.
Yeah.
People would just starve.
Yeah.
Because we have to cut the meat industry out.
Meat
Or
industry,
at
first of
least
all.
decrease it to like 1%
Yeah.
that it is now.
I understand that people want to eat meat and you fucking
Because-
you should.
Methane gas is way
Yeah.
worse than what cars
Yeah.
emit.
Yeah.
And we use cattle, like cows, pigs, chickens, like
Everything,
fucking
man.
you name it. And we breed them
So
to
much.
feed billions.
Yeah.
We are on our way to 7.5 billion already
That's the thing.
at this point in time.
We kick the earth out of balance.
It's basically what you like. If we cut that out, like I
Yeah.
and I'm a hypocrite. I eat mainly meat.
Yeah.
Because I don't
I don't like veggies.
I'm still working on trying to eat veggies. I got some fucking traumas to overcome. Shut up. Shut up, right?
My mommy didn't
Stop talking about it.
Mommy, stop hitting me with the cucumber.
My shrink says I'm okay. I'm not crazy.
What are you doing with the broccoli near my ass, Mom?
Anyway,
But
so
yeah,
to continue on the story,
we're
like
so,
it is possible, but like as I said, billions of people would starve.
we're too smart yet stupid to be on this earth.
Yeah.
We're too smart for our own good.
Like everything would be good if we didn't value possessions so fucking much.
Yeah. And I get it. Capitalism fucking works. Great.
Whatever.
Whatever. But
But the environment is going to
Yeah.
shit.
well, yeah. It like I've already.
I've
I-
lost hope.
I've
Like,
said I've already.
genuinely.
I've already sat down with it. I'm like, you know what, Dennis? Your niece will probably never see a lot of snow anymore in her life. Like, she will never probably stand on natural ice.
Dude, let me interrupt you again.
Yeah.
As always.
Go ahead.
When you said my knees, I thought you meant my knees, as in the joints. And I was like, when you said they will never see snow again, I was like, you're so
No
deep.
shit.
That's so deep. Holy shit, how did I not think about that? And then you were like, she, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
That makes way more sense.
But yeah, your niece will never experience
yeah.
throwing snowballs at people.
Like maybe once or twice a year, but she will never.
She's lucky if she gets to stand on ice
Like she
with
will,
her boyfriend.
She will never enjoy.
That's at least reasonable, I guess.
She will never enjoy the feeling of having like a week's worth of snow or 2 weeks worth of snow just to have fun in. Just in the
She will go
in
to the
winter
zoo
vacation.
to see animals she can no longer see in the wild.
Well, we already kind of do that.
Which animals?
There are probably a few like that are only existing in captivity. I don't.
Definitely, but
I
not, but I mean the ones that you go to the zoo for.
Yeah.
Not that random ass
Ti-
bird you never heard of.
Tigers are getting very close.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
She will never go to the zoo and see something that she could see on a safari in Africa.
And by the way, like that's actually a very interesting point. Like people
Fuck,
are.
we're being depressive as fuck.
No. We're being realistic. Welcome to the Infowars podcast.
They're turning the damn frogs gate!
You gotta filter your water. It's full of chloride. Obama, you black
Well,
devil!
he is right about the water. What the fuck?
You will. Alex Jones, you fucking.
Oh, sorry, parents.
For. Like. Alex Jones, if only he wasn't so fucking crazy.
By the way, I'm just gonna start referring to your parents as parents.
Parents.
Just like, sorry, parents.
Just as like in like how Fairly Odd Parents, you never learn the name of like Timmy's parents.
Oh, that actually very makes sense.
And
I only just realized.
Oh, I watched Fairly
That's
Odd.
a surprisingly good children's cartoon. Let's face
I
it.
watched Fairly Odd because it teaches you about how having everything is not the good thing.
Yeah.
Because like that's a very interesting concept they play around with.
It shows you everything that you would ever desire
Yeah.
is not that great as you might think it is.
Exactly.
Like sometimes he wishes to always be right,
Yeah.
and then he finds out that if you were actually right, the world wouldn't even exist.
Like there's one episode that is really cool.
And to fucking segue into different things.
Can I talk about that one episode first?
Right,
please?
I'm just gonna write this down.
Yeah. Because basically there's this one episode where he was like, I wish everybody would just be the same. And they like kind of transport to this world of just gray blobs and how terrible it is. Because like they explain like being unique is a good thing. But what would you want to segue in if I'd have you?
Alright. So you know Skyrim, of course you know Skyrim. You played it.
I love Skyrim.
Alright, I've never played an RPG, proper RPG. Not like Dark Souls is supposed to be an RPG, but it's not a proper RPG.
It's not a free roaming RPG. Well, kinda is, but kinda
And I suck at those. So to continue, but I found out the other day that there's lore in the Skyrim world, in which like it supposedly turns out that the entire realm of Skyrim is in a god's dream, and there's this people that found out about it, and they got mad, and then there's this tower that can just deny your existence so hard you stop existing.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that the most badass thing you've ever heard? To deny one's existence so hard they just don't exist.
The cool thing about the Elder Scrolls lore is that
The Elder Scrolls lore.
the Elder Scrolls lore.
Sorry, that's a bit how you said it a little bit. Like you said elder like really Dutch.
Elder Scrolls.
The Elder Scrolls.
It's kind of a weird Elder Scrolls games. Like the lore is so deep. It's like really interesting,
But it's hidden.
and it's very hidden. You have to read books because there's hundreds of books in those games. that you
Mind
can
if I
read.
smoke this?
Go fucking ahead. So, but yeah, there's hundreds of books that you have to read and learn this stuff about.
Argonian maid. Was it a maid?
Yeah. That's the meme you're going for, Brian.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not very
Yes.
hip. Like, trust me on one thing. I'm the lamest guy you'll ever meet.
But yeah, there's so
I'm
many.
so not hip. I don't know any movies, any artists, any actors, any references that you might throw at me. Like only if it's about not even any of my hobbies like anime, vaporwave, lo-fi
Even that
music.
you're not hip with.
I am the least in the know motherfucker out there.
Yeah, same dude.
Because I genuinely don't like to keep up.
You know what?
I'll keep up in technology so I can function in society, but that's just about it.
That's just about it.
Because it keeps you a lot more happy. Because
Oh, nice. How long have we?
You know.
Let's skip it for the hour and then.
yeah, I mean,
cool.
a podcast is usually about an hour,
usually
right?
about an hour.
Are we doing? Yeah, we're doing
Yeah,
this right.
we're doing a Protocast.
Yeah, this is great.
Great. So yeah, like it's just something like that, which makes a game good, and that's the same with Dark Souls, which we'll be playing next.
Mate, I could talk for hours about Dark Souls.
Because it's
We were talking
the lore.
about this. Were we talking about this on the broadcast? Like, were we already doing
about what
test
how
recording?
it started.
No, yeah, how we've been almost playing it for a year. No, that was before we started recording. So we were thinking, we've been playing.
I think
and
it was
we've
before
been
recording.
like we've been playing this since
July.
August.
August. You
That's
said.
when I started. July. is
Oh,
when
yeah,
I
yeah,
first,
yeah, yeah.
Like I randomly told him like,
Yeah.
hey, I got Dark Souls because I was going through this. Like I had 2 weeks off.
And
But I was forced to cancel my vacation, so I was home alone. Well, not home alone, but I was home.
You were just
I
home.
was bored.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have any hobbies anymore because I just got bored of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because I hate that about myself.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
envy people with rooms full of posters and all that shit. Anyway, to continue.
Yeah.
I was randomly like, because I've always known not hate, right? So I was thinking like maybe I should play one of those mainstream games I keep seeing on Arceus Gaming.
Yeah.
And I looked around and I was like, oh, Dark Souls is supposed to be a difficult game. Well,
Yeah.
I got plenty of time on my hands, might as well try it.
Get
So I got it off of Steam on a sale for like $5.
nice.
And I installed it and I WhatsApped you like, hey man, I'm playing this game. It's called Dark Souls. And you were like,
Oh my Velka. Yeah. Well, kind of like that because at the time
he loves it.
I really enjoyed the lore of it, and I never really played the game before that because, well, I wasn't good. So, like, I was watching Dan from Extra Credits like it's a gaming channel that does gaming fucking stuff.
Oh yeah, we'll openly talk about channels we watch.
Yeah,
we don't
because
care.
that's basically what we do. It's instead of TV, we watch YouTube. But
Anyway, he
was playing as like blind playthrough for Dark Souls.
Oh, nice.
And it was so interesting because he really did like
he really got in depth about the lore. Like he really tried to read into it and stuff.
Yeah, because that
nice.
because
I love that.
Because
like
he was playing it blind and he just really wanted to experience the game.
That's why I want to play Dark Souls 2 blindly.
Yeah.
But the problem is you know so much.
Yeah.
That makes it difficult because I'm always like, but
Brian,
you are allowed to explain it. Like
I forget a lot.
Like when I played it for the first time and like Dennis was like, I'm coming over,
Brian. I have to.
And we
learn you about this fucking game,
like,
this beast you've taken on.
But I played like a lot of it. Well, not a lot of it, but I played a while before he showed up.
Yeah.
Like I was already at the Undead Burger, well, trying to get to the Undead Burger at that point. And he was telling me about all this stuff, and every time I found something, he was like, "Oh, look at that lore," and he was like, "Yeah, so this is like related to this, and like in that game it's like that." Like it was so cool. I love that. So you should definitely do that again with Dark Souls 2.
Yeah, I'll try it.
Just do what you remember.
Yeah.
Do what you remember. Like do whatever, because I fucking love it.
Because you are better in that, like remembering names and shit, and I'm just kind of like, I get the gist of it.
Well, that's the thing. When I get interested
me.
in something, I remember it for some reason. Like I'm surprisingly good at that, but on other things I quickly forget.
So I'm sorry, but I'm just looking outside and there's like this red light blinking, and it's been blinking for quite a while now.
I can't see it
It's
from here.
it's
I
like
guess.
quite over roof, and I think it's a radio mast, but like for a second it felt like it was way higher, and now it's lower again. But fuck it. I have my window open, just looking outside of it, just because why not?
I remember this one time. Wow, that looks so fucking cool. At like where the smoke comes out of the bowl, like the stem.
Yeah,
that's really cool. It's like milky white. Pure. Actually, you smoked the whole bowl by yourself. Well, I smoked the whole joint by myself. Anyway,
my own weed.
What? Okay, I don't know what we were talking about. I don't care. New subject. Oh fuck. New subject. I hit the fucking microphone.
Tell me, buddy.
So. Fuck, I forgot. But I got more. So tell me something more about. Because before the show we also talked about this. Dennis and I were talking about, like, I talk to myself a lot, and we were talking about that. And he told me that he does it too, and that.
Oh yeah,
and
I
that,
remember
like,
what you're talking about. Yeah.
Do you feel comfortable talking about that?
Oh yeah, dude. Like,
so
I enjoy talking
you
about
were
my
a
brother.
tall, skinny, gingerly kid, and you used to have full, like, hair.
Yeah.
So you were obviously a ginger.
I'm still.
I've seen your hair fully grown. I know what you look like. You got bullied.
Yeah, because you're ginger. Of course, you're the most discriminated against, like, people in the earth.
Oh, that's.
I am joking, of course.
Okay.
But
like, for a second there, I thought you were serious, though. Just so you know.
What I will tell you about it.
I wouldn't put it past you.
The reason I would say that is because gingers hate each other. We really hate each other.
Makes sense. Anyway, to continue, you got bullied a lot, but you also told me that because of that, you spend a lot of time just doing your own thing, playing games. And you also said you watch your. I wrote it down as watching Nissan play, which makes it a lot different from what it actually is. Watching his brother play video games.
Like, the room I'm in now has a lot of memories for me, because this used to be my brother's room. My brother used to basically live here as I do now. Basically, imagine me being 18 and like having a younger, like 15-year-old me running around. Like, that's basically what it was, or like even younger. Because like he would always play games. He was a gamer.
How much
like,
older is you?
He's 5 years older than me.
5 years old.
So, and I think that's, if I ever get more than one child, I want it to be 5 years apart. That seems like the
that's for the best.
That seems like the Goldilocks zone. But anyway, my brother used to be, and still kind of is, but he has a child, and a wife, and a job. So he used to be a real.
He's a fully functioning adult.
Yeah, he used to be a real gamer, and I always, because I was younger and I couldn't really get those games and play those games, and didn't really have the means to play those games. But I would always like just be like in my rooms, in my brother's room, and just watch him play games with either a friend from down the block here. They used to play PlayStation. They used to play Kingdoms of Amalur or something like that.
Oh, cool.
Or like it's kind of a top-down Diablo style, like PlayStation 2 era game, and it was really cool. And I used to watch them play that, and I kind of played that myself. And like I always watched him play Halo, and I watched him play Bioshock. And as a young child, what I would do, like, I would kind of be like late at night, like 9, and he would be upstairs playing, kind of look if he playing and stuff. And like it'd be like, I kind of have to go to sleep, but I also just want to hang with my brother and just watch him play games. And I just go upstairs and I'd be like, hey bro, you playing games? Like, fuck it, come in. And like we just play games, and then some part of my mom would be like, Dennis, are you up there? I'm like, maybe. You should be sleeping, you know? Okay.
Aww.
But like,
that's so sweet.
We just I used to silently watch him play and kind of comment on it, and like it was a lot of fun. And I think that's most people.
You know what's interesting about your story?
What is it?
Basically, right? You told me like you watched him play video games with his friend as well.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Basically, the idea that I'm having in my mind, you watched others play video games in real life.
Yeah.
And when those people kind of when that went away, you replaced it with YouTube, and after which you replaced it with your own YouTube.
Yeah.
Basically. Where you are the one doing it to yourself, with me.
Yeah, because that's how I feel. Like
that's amazing. We've gone full circle.
I wonder, like,
I'm so happy that I could be here in this moment.
You're welcome, Brian. Because
oh man, I'm so glad I am friends with you, man.
I always wonder.
High five, motherfucker. That was pathetic. That's a high five.
Alright, so, but I wonder, like, that's actually very interesting, because I was the younger brother. I watched him play games, and I used to watch YouTube now because I kind of just used to watching other people play games, and I like that. So I wonder if that's like if you would go through Google Analytics and be like all these accounts, like which one watch gaming accounts, and be like, what's the percentage of younger brothers in there?
Oh, that's very interesting. Yeah.
Because I've heard my story before. I've heard my story before on Reddit and all this, like me and my older brother.
Yeah,
like, I've heard that before, and like I wonder that could be a thing. That could be a thing.
Probably, because I mean, you know how it goes with like brothers and stuff. What are you even fucking doing with your face there?
Just checking out later. It's like 5 more minutes, I guess.
Who gives a shit? Yeah. Anyway, like I'm having a good time.
Yeah, true, but I do want to play the game.
Yeah, definitely, but just call me shit.
Yeah, no, I'm calling. I'm just announcing.
Yeah, bitch, you know.
If we'd had sponsors, we would be sponsoring right now and have a nice little plug-in and be like.
Oh yeah, just have a.
Be like.
Use Elements Papers.
I want to tell you guys that this episode is brought to you by Elements Papers, Jazzgrass Gaming certified rolling papers. They're rice papers used with a sugar gum, so it's not like gum. It's sugar gum, and it's way healthy.
Tell me more.
And it smokes the purest, man. Like you don't taste it.
Hold up. Dramatic pause.
You can have
8 blunts. Wait, joints.
For the price of
68. Sorry, man. I'm so. I'm pretty high.
You can have this on a special discount.
All day, mate.
Same. I've kind of been waiting to vent this. This is like really nice. I will give this to you for a discount of 25% when using the code JAZZASS59.
JAZZASS.
Hashtag we are not sponsored. Please don't sue us.
Oh man.
I should be a salesperson. I could do that.
Jesus.
Welcome back to the salesperson.
Right, just give me that back real quick. Here's how I would do it. Elements ultra thin rice papers. They are the thinnest of papers made from rice, using sugar gum glue instead of other synthetic glues, making the smoking experience that much smoother.
Synthetic goo.
Use it for your tobacco. Use it for your wacky tobacco. It all works. I've seen a man make a Frankenstein joint using blunt leaves and tobacco and wacky tobacco. Don't get me wrong, people. I won't judge, but he was a monster.
What?
Now for $2.99. Get it at your local smart shop.
Nice.
You like that?
Yeah, I do. People, I gotta say, this is actually a nice point to just kind of keep it.
I think.
Thank you for watching the first episode of Protocast. If the audio is fucked up, I will hang myself.
It was just. It was just very improvised, like very in the moment kind of deal because the testing video went too long.
I'm actually pretty fucking sure that the thing with my brother I did already. Well, the thing with the bullying I did already tell on the show. I'm actually pretty sure.
I'm not completely sure because I don't remember. But
if you watch this from the beginning, you will get it.
So anyway, I hope you had a great time. We sure did.
Yeah.
And you know what?
See you next
if
time,
the audio is a little bit wonky,
it's our first time trying.
And we did an impromptu, so
yeah. I love this mic. This was good.